series on style, we have been exploring the ways you can change up your writing to find your own voice. One of those ways is through vocabulary choices. Vocabulary is just a fancy word for, well, words. The words that you use make up your vocabulary. Some words are simpler and easier to understand than others. If you're writing for a class, there may even be specific vocabulary words, terms, and ideas that came up in the reading that you're expected to use in your writing. Generally speaking, though, your vocabulary choices are up to you. What kinds of words should you use in your writing? If you use too many formal, long, or complicated words, your paper will sound forced and inauthentic. You'll sound like a little kid playing dress up. It gives the reader the impression that you were trying to sound informed rather than actually being informed. You don't want that. Listen to this example. Henceforth, I shall no longer be transporting my scholarly accoutrements within the confines of a typical portable cloth receptacle that is draped about the shoulders. My future means of conveyance will be represented by the sleek, mature presence of a briefcase befitting an erudite scholar such as myself. This wouldn't be much fun to read. There are a bunch of vocabulary choices that don't match the formality of the topic. It sounds like I stuck a thesaurus in a blender. I'm trying way too hard to sound smart or to sound like I know a lot of big words. So you don't want to try too hard, but you do want to try. If you are only using simple vocabulary words or slang, your paper will sound elementary and like you don't really understand the topic. You don't want that either. Look at this example. I ain't going to carry my books in a backpack anymore. I got a briefcase. It's the same topic as before, and this might be a fine way to talk to a friend in person, but it's probably not appropriate for an academic paper. The vocabulary does not fit the formality, and it doesn't seem like you're trying hard enough. Just like Goldilocks, you want to find your just right mix of vocabulary choices. Here's the same idea stated in a way that balances vocabulary options. After some deliberation, I've decided I will no longer carry my school supplies in a backpack. I find a briefcase more fitting to my professional appearance. Remember, there's no magic number of fancy words that makes your paper perfect. It's your choice, but it should be a choice you make based on your audience, your own style, and the topic.